Oh, bollocks. Alright guys, MTech Guy here. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at changing out this faulty cup holder in the E60 M5. Now then, I've owned this car for about 2 years now, and this cup holder's been giving me grief the whole time. It's never worked properly, it's a bit tricky to get it to pop out. And this is a super common problem for any E60. Now the main reason I'm changing it out today is because of the fact that it doesn't work, and I like everything to work properly on my car. It's not that I really eat or drink that often in my car. Now, same again, any passengers that show up, if you've got coffees and drinks and food and this, that and the other thing, I'm sorry, you're out of here. You want something to eat or drink? You can stop when we stop for petrol, which is pretty frequent when you're driving one of these things, so not a big fan of eating and drinking in my car. Unless, of course, you're showing up with Yorkshire tea, then I might be able to give a concession on that. And do you realise how hard it is to get hold of this stuff when you live in one of the furthest countries away from the UK, and it costs an absolute fortune over here when you do actually find it? You think parts are expensive for an E60 M5, you want to try buying Yorkshire tea in New Zealand. It costs a bloody fortune. You got to be pretty dedicated to drink this stuff over here. Anyhow, we're getting a bit off topic here, so you can see I've got my brand new cup holder here. I bought a brand new genuine BMW one. Now what some folk do is remove the old one. You can pull it apart, and it's usually the spring inside that gets a bit faulty over time, gets a bit worn out, a bit weak. But to be able to do that, you've got to break all the plastic welds, and once you've got it all back together again, yeah, it might function better than it did before, but they're never quite 100% again. So I've gone for a brand new one today, and of course if you've got an M5, depending on what trim level you've got, you want to be going for the one with the leather on the front of it, and then a regular E60, it might just be the plastic fronted one, so there are two different types depending on which trim level you've got. Alright, so let me finish my cup of tea and then we'll jump inside and we'll get it changed out. Alright guys, I've been sat here for about 20 minutes trying to get this thing open. We've finally got it open now. Took about 200 goes, finally got it open. So now we can look at removing the old faulty one. So to do that, we need to remove two screws. There's one here and one hidden down here. Now you'll see these have got like these little sticky vinyl covers over them, so first off we need to peel them off and then we'll get access to the two screws. Okay, so now that we've got our two little vinyl covers removed, we're ready to remove the two screws. So they take a T20. I've got a bit of a screwdriver set up here, so we'll pull them out now. And then it's just literally a case of out with the old, in with the new. And then the two screws back in. Much better, sorted. Alright, so that's the new cup holder fitted. Like I say, super easy DIY. Now I'm not too sure how I feel about these exposed screws. When I pulled the old vinyl little covers off, the glue was all sort of non-existent anymore. Of course they're about 15 years old, so I'm not sure if I'll leave it or maybe BMW even do a part. So if I do find a part number for the factory replacements, I'll leave a part number in the description below. And then of course just remember, if you are buying a brand new one like I did, just make sure you get the correct one, because there's a left hand drive and a right hand drive one. Of course my car being right hand drive, these were a little bit more difficult to get hold of. I ended up getting this through the dealer, and they're certainly not too cheap either for essentially what is just a cup holder. But anyhow, I'm pleased to have it working again properly now, even though like I say, I'm not a massive fan of people getting in my car with a load of food and drink, making a mess everywhere, leaving litter everywhere. Can't be doing with it. Is it just me that's like that, or are there other owners out there that are as particular about the car as I am? Let me know in the comments below what you reckon, and also let me know what type of experience you've had with your E60 cup holders. Like I say, super common problem. Alright guys, if you found the video interesting or useful, Don't forget to give it a like, and make sure you go and check out the rest of my YouTube channel for more DIY videos, more M5 content. Make sure you subscribe if that's your cup of tea. I'm MTech Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.